Welcome back, everybody. You are tuned in to the HBCU Esports League, and we are playing Madden today. Happy Sunday. Hello.
Happy Sunday,
I got my girl, Maisha, here. One of the gamer girls. I had to pull her from downstairs. I needed her to hold it down. As you can see, KG is not with us today. Hope she's having fun and safe out there. How you
her
feeling?
Best life. I am feeling good, Karima. You know, this is like the first time. I want to say Happy New Year because this is the first time I've been here, you know, since last year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how did you celebrate?
Yeah, I did celebrate. I had a great Christmas. I had a great New Year. I was planning, and I'm just ready to see what 2022 has to offer.
Of course, we have our very, 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 very good and well-known Bree Single Fun, and we also brought our good friend Larry Ridley.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl Bree Singleton. Thank you, Karima and my Asia, my fellow gamer girl. Welcome to week 13 of the HBCU Esports Madden League. And if you haven't been with us for the first 12 weeks, what that is the HBCU Esports League is a platform to provide HBCU students with an organized and competitive landscape in video games, including NBA 2K, Madden, which we're playing today, and Call of Duty. So as you can see, I don't have my fellow gamer girl up here with me today, but as they said, we got a very special guest caster, Mr. Larry Ridley. How you doing, Larry?
Hey, what's going on, Bree? How you doing, man? Good to be here.
I can't complain. How are you feeling? I know we've been on a little bit of a break here with Madden HBCU Esports League, but it's Conference Championship Sunday, and we got some pretty dope matchups lined up today. Let's find out who we got going up against each other.
Yeah, looks like ASU and CSU.
Hey, all right, Risk Taker versus, is that Ill Hoodie? Albany State, the first time competing. Albany State's competing for the first time in our HBCU Esports League, so it's a pleasure to have them. All right. Looks like we've got the Buffalo Bills versus the Tennessee Titans. Good AFC matchup here.
And for the viewers at home, Bree, tell us who CSU is. We got Albany State, that's up here in New York, right?
Yep. So we got Albany State going up against Coppin State University. Risk Taker. Risk Taker is representing Coppin State, so we've got them as well. All right, we got this matchup kicked off. I'm excited to see what we got here. This is a pretty good matchup as far as rosters go. Josh Allen and the Bills versus the Tennessee Titans, and I think this will be interesting.
Seems like just about watching both of these teams, man, it's going to be a rock fight, Bree. Not a lot of offense, I suspect.
Yeah, I mean, you said it right there. Look at the Bills getting in the backfield once again, stopping Derrick Henry for a loss. So this might be an interesting game as far as scoring goes, or somebody's defense is going to have to step up and make a play.
Tannehill back to throw. Henry on the outside in the flat. Needed 11, picked up about 9 or 10. So here we go, Bree. So 3rd and inches here. Definitely got to hand it off to Henry. Play fake. Tannehill rolls to his left, and he's got Fertzer again. He misses the tackle.
Shout out to those user controls right there on the juke. That's a nice move for the touchdown right there. Pick up the touchdown on 3rd and inches, Larry. So that's pretty interesting.
It is. I think he may have found something hitting the other tight end there with Fertzer.
Second quarter kicking off.
Tannehill rolls out, moves to his left, takes off, picks up the first down, and very smart there, Bree. You definitely want to avoid those hit sticks. Gets down. Conservative ball carrying there. Love it. Ill Hoodie.
Definitely. Tannehill isn't the one that I usually see getting mobile like that. It's usually Josh Allen, but a great pickup right there. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Absolutely. Once again, hands it off Henry, and man to beat. Oh, he trucks him into the end zone, Bree. What was the number on the back of that truck?
That's hilarious. Look, Tennessee Titans and Ill Hoodie going up here, hopefully 14-0. That is the case, and Derrick Henry with a nice truck there for the touchdown. It's just Derrick Henry. It's not much you can do, but either try your best or get out of the way, and he succeeded once again there. Yeah, this Titans team has a pretty solid wide receiver core. Doesn't get much press, but they've got several different weapons. Here's Derrick Henry finding the outside.
Another big gainer there. Henry now with 45 total yards, also has a TD. Titans rolling it up here on the Bills. Henry again.
That's just a lot to ask of a defense to continue to stop Derrick Henry multiple times on the same drives, isn't it?
You look at Ill Hoodie. A lot of formations here have been in that I form close. See the eye there with the fullback and the tailback dotting the eye back there with Derrick Henry.
Yep.
See what he does here. Probably should throw the ball here. 3rd and 10. With 25 seconds to play.
Clock's not running.
What
but he's
season is
taking
this,
all of
Breeze?
his,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, this is season 2, correct?
This is week 13. I believe it is still season 1, week 13. So we took a little winter break there.
Okay.
Capped it off with the Discover Bowl, and now we are back with the second half. So here is Ill Hoodie taking his field goal with 13 seconds left in the second quarter. It's a good showing for Albany State in their first appearance in the HBCU Esports Madden League. Ill Hoodie is representing very well here, 17-0 right before the half.
First time for a risk taker forcing a punt. Got McKenzie back deep. Kids got some wheels. Did a great job against the Patriots in that second game they played against New England.
Yeah, the AFC is going to be something to watch for the next several years. You got a bunch of emerging quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Mac Jones, Patrick Mahomes, and others who are just seemingly at the top of their games right now, and we get to watch them for the next several years. And wow, look at this.
Oh, there's Singletary.
Look at this, Larry.
He is about to take off. No one's going to catch him, Bree.
From the 10. From the 10.
Bumps his head on the goalpost, Bree. That's a touch.
Hey, that is a
Singletary.
sprint. That is a sprint. Shout out to Risk Taker 18, Coppin State University getting on the board here. It is 7-17, Larry, so a much more manageable game with 2:26 left on the clock here in the third quarter.
One word I got for you, Bree. It's called fight. That's all we ask. Show some fight. And Risk Taker is doing that. Good for him.
Absolutely. Oh, big play there, fumble.
the
Oh,
fumble.
my goodness.
And that could be a game-changing
Oh,
fumble.
my goodness, it is. Wow. This is quite the comeback we've seen here. I've never seen anything like this, Larry. From 17-0 now up. And he missed the field goal.
Misses the extra point.
So, 3-point game. 4:15 left in the fourth. Larry, this is something. This all of a sudden becomes a little bit more manageable if you're Ill Hoodie.
But every throw that Tannehill's made has been contested. There hasn't been an easy throw for Ryan Tannehill since the first quarter, Bree.
Not at all. Credit to Risk Taker representing Coppin State for the stick work there. But yeah, like you said, it seems like all of Tannehill's balls are getting batted around and never a clean pocket for him.
And if he understands, he doesn't need to throw the ball.
Wow.
He's got a running game, and he's got 2 timeouts. He didn't need to do this. He's completing less than a third of his passes as well. Ryan Tannehill has not been good in this game.
Get off the field with the win. Hopefully, he missed it. He missed it. As if we couldn't see anything crazier from this matchup. Now, the ball is once again in Josh Allen's hand. Ryan Tannehill's hands.
One long completion for about 15 to 18 yards on a corner route or something.
Call
And he's
a
got
timeout.
time if he knows how to hit it. Too much time.
He took too much
He's going for
time.
broke.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
Quick 20 yards, maybe if I can get it, call a timeout. Wow. Larry, what a game for our first matchup back here, week 13 of the HBCU Esports Madden League. What did you think about that one?
I just have to give props to Risk Taker. Down 17-0. And on defense, you look at Ill Hoodie, had a chance to go up 4 scores, if you will, at one point there, or 3+ scores there. He was already up 17, 3 scores there, a touchdown, and it's over. You're not coming back from 4 scores down, just not enough time, playing 4 or 5 minute quarters here with some competitive Madden here, HBCU Esports. So just shout out to Risk Taker.
Right, so it looks like both players are going to switch it up roster-wise. We've got Green Bay selected by Risk Taker 18, and then San Francisco 49ers represented by Ill Hoodie and Albany State. So, Larry, what do you think of this matchup?
Love it. Here we go. We're talking about the divisional round last week. Remember the game played out at Lambeau.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers 0-4 in his career against the Niners in the playoffs. Great game there, low scoring. We'll see about this one. See what Jimmy G and this offense can do. I got to get it to number 19, Deebo Samuel. Bad man there for the Niners. What do you think? You think Lil Ill Hoodie came out to that super gremlin like the real Niners do?
I wouldn't be surprised. And, wow, look at that. Huge play here already. You called it. Super gremlin.
Except the first down, inside the 10, first and goal. Here comes the pack. Yelling, trucking folks. Got those big quads, man. Former Boston College Eagle. He and Saquon might have the biggest legs in football.
Literally. No, absolutely. Something to see. And here we go.
Which way did he go, George? He turned around, went the wrong way, and then figured out he needed to head north, young man.
Absolutely. But he does find the end zone, and we have a tie ball game, Larry. 7 up here. Risk taker, Coppin State versus Albany State and Ill Hoodie.
Absolutely. How many HBCUs we have down there in the HBCU Esports? I remember at one point it was over a dozen, maybe 2 dozen.
Yeah, I think we're getting close to 2 dozen here, and it's funny because when we first started the league, there were only about one official esports club in the HBCU ecosystem. So now for us to be reaching the double digits now, that's something to see here.
Second quarter here, Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports Madden NFL. Got Bree. Bree, you down in the ATL?
I am down here, keeping it nice and warm for you. I know you're up there in a little chillier weather than I am, but yeah, I'm holding it down for you down here, down south.
That's what I'm talking about. Miss you guys down there, man. Community, Access, all of the partners down there, Discover.
Yeah, I see you.
Some of the other partners out there. Bree, who some of the? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I see you repping the city as well. You got your Trap Music Museum hoodie on. I know we're missing KG today, but yeah, you're repping the city as well. And as you mentioned, we got some other sponsors, Verizon and Discover, that we want to make sure we shout out. This week's show is powered by Verizon, 5G built for gamers, and as always, Discover is helping students make hard mode seem like beginner mode when it comes to your credit. So visit discover.com/student. And Larry, we almost got another score here on the board. They do get into the end zone.
Mitchell.
We want to also shout out Cxmmunity. 83% of African-American millennials play video games, but only 2% work in the gaming industry. We're working to build a bigger table. Follow Cxmmunity at Cxmmunity on all platforms. And Larry, it looks like we've got another score here right out the gate.
Aaron Jones. And he'll hit his head on the goal post as my guy, AG Amon Green, the former Packers Hall of Fame running back. He always says, man, hit your head on the goal post, and that's it right there, Bree. First team to host 4 straight AFC Championship games, if I'm not mistaken. Looking to become the first team to go to 3 straight Super Bowls since New England did it, 16, 17, and 18.
Yep. Tom Brady, who sort of retired yesterday, I guess you can say.
You saw Tom Brady Sr. was like, let me throw some cold water on this.
Yeah, we're going to slow it down. Slow it down just a moment here. Of course, he wants to go out on his own terms, but we still got a good one here on our hands. 14 up, Risk Taker and Ill Hoodie. 39 seconds left in the third, and Risk Taker can shift the game right here, putting 7 on the board.
Sure can. Rodgers taking off across his body, got a receiver wide open in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. And how about this? Risk Taker once again, Bree, taking the lead.
Big extra point here. He misses it. Isn't it so funny how amazing these guys are playing, Risk Taker and Ill Hoodie, but both seem to find themselves struggling with the all-important extra point.
Absolutely.
Jimmy G. Oh, wow, Larry.
Got Mitchell.
Oh,
and is he
wow.
going to take it all the way he is?
Wow. So just like that, it only took one play, a handoff at that to Mitchell. Takes it the length of the field.
That's the MO for San Fran. They can do it on the ground, man. One of the better running teams.
Oh, wow.
And we got another missed extra point. Boy, we are on this teeter-totter. Hands it off. Jones, right-hand side, picks up another positive carry there. About 4 yards there. Second, actually 6. You saw that, Jones, well over 200 yards today?
Yeah. It's been the bread and butter here for Risk Taker. If it ain't broke, don't fix it here with... Oh, wow, look at that. It's going to hit Devontae Adams and says, hey, I got something for you. And setting up that run game all game.
You said break or broke. The only thing broken, Bree, is the heart of Ill Hoodie. You can go ahead and throw dirt on him. Yeah, outscored him 27-6 down the stretch. Remember, he was down 14-7, Bree. You got to give props and got to give it up to Risk Taker.
Absolutely. Representing Coppin State University. Great showing Great showing here. Definitely making it rough for Albany State in their first go at things here. But I'm interested to see more of Risk Taker. I loved, like we said, the patience that they played with and just the strategy in both picking both teams. It's been fun to watch.
Just an all-around, there's a word they like to use in the National Football League, Bree. It's called complementary. That's what this was, complementary football.
Absolutely. All three facets. Well, not really special teams, I guess you could say. But, yeah, he got everything going for him there. And shout out to Risk Taker 18 representing Coppin State University, picking up 2 dubs back-to-back, 2-0 in that best-of-3 matchup, Larry. What'd you think about those right there?
In the words of Jameis Winston, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to eat those W's. And that's what Risk Taker did. I mean, got down, like I said, both games. We saw what he did the first game. This game, he was down 7-0 and 14-7. Outscored him 27-6 down the stretch to win at 34-20. Struggles with the extra points, but it really didn't matter. He got that last touchdown there and put it into overdrive. Like I said, he did well on offense and defense and did a great job of slowing down his opponent. And when he got down, he never gave up. He showed some fight there. So putting Coppin State on the map there. I know the folks down there in Baltimore in that area, they're happy to see this. So maybe he'll celebrate with some crab cake or something.
If you're just tuning in, this is the HBCU Esports Madden League. Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna rep Coppin State because DMV. That's what I'm.
And I mean, I'm repping Albany State because, like I said, that was the first school I ever attended, college.
They tried. They tried. Il Hoodie was there for the first half, and then it was just like,
yeah.
It is now time for Discover's Community Leader of the Week. In this segment, we shine a spotlight on HBCU students that are doing what's right in the community and awarding them with a $1,000 scholarship.
And of course, we have to introduce the guy. Is he gonna pop up on the screen? Are we gonna see him?
Yeah, we will. Yep.
There he is. Hey, Jamal Young. He is a 5th-year senior at Southern University A&M College, who is majoring in computer science. Now, Jamal found his passion for computer science and gaming when he was a part of the STEM program in high school, and his enjoyment of volunteering started off when he was just a kid. Now, his parents instilled volunteering as a top priority in his household, and Jamal is just striving to become a quality assurance tester or a DIS analyst at a Fortune 500 company. So, Jamal Young, how are you?
Hello, Jamal.
I'm doing blessed and highly favored. How about you guys?
Good. I think he asked, are we doing
Yeah,
good?
we're doing good. We're doing good. We might need to turn him up a little bit on our end.
Yeah. This is a huge award, the Discover Community Leader of the Week. What does that mean to you to win that today?
It means a lot because it shows that, my community service is actually paying off, and that somebody's actually keeping an eye out on me. So it's something that I'm really happy about and something I'm honored to win.
I mean, we're excited because this is huge, and we love giving this award. How's the community helped you get to where you are today?
The community has always been a part of my life. Growing up in Atlanta, with community service and helping my community, I've always seen, the good and the bad that happens in my community, and it helped my life. It helped me become a better man, knowing what to do and don'ts or not to do. So it was just community service and volunteering in Atlanta that meant a lot to me because that was my backbone. Coming from Atlanta and seeing how my city is, and for me to help my city become just a little bit of something to help my community become better, that means a lot to me.
Larry, we're back for the second half of Week 13 of the HBCU Esports Madden League. My name is Bree Singleton. Got a very special guest caster with me, Mr. Larry Ridley. But Larry, that was a great first half we had there.
It was, yeah. We got to see Coppin State and Albany State, Baltimore and Albany, Georgia going head-to-head. And I believe we got Albany State back in here at the other school, DSU, right?
Yep, Delaware State. So let's go ahead and see who we got in this next matchup. All right, once again, another Albany State student, Suave ATL, and Delaware State University representative Bugatti Books, who's been in this league for quite some time. So interesting to see how we kick it off here. 2 Green Bay matchups. Larry, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, Packers v. Packers, a mirror matchup. Not the biggest fan of mirror matchups, but hey, if you're trying to win the game, it's not a bad team to play with, the Green Bay Packers. So you guys are trying to bridge that digital divide there with the PWIs and the HBCUs. And speaking of divide, Big divide between Devontae Adams and the secondary of Savage and those guys. Bugatti Books in the red zone. See if he can knock on that door and kick it in.
Super shifty footwork there by Bugatti Books, being able to make a few men miss there at the line of scrimmage and get in for the touchdown, Larry.
Drags a defender into the end zone there. Nice little power football, and right off the rip, Bugatti Books takes an early lead. One possession, one score. Can't do much better than that, Bree.
Didn't waste much time doing it. Only about 2 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter for this mirror matchup, Packers v. Packers. And Bugatti Books, representing Delaware State, gets on the board first.
I'll let you know I'll be back in April. My son plays baseball at Jacksonville University. They have a series against Kennesaw State sometime in April, so I'll holler at you when I come down.
Definitely got to link up when you come down here. And Suave ATL gets on the board for the first time here with the run and can tie it up here with an extra point.
Speaking of holler at you, that was Aaron Jones throwing up the peace sign to the Dark Packers, and we're brand new tied at 7, Bree.
Make sure you head over to Community, www.community.co, that's Cxmmunity.co, and sign up for our newsletter to stay up to date with our league news, job boards, scholarships, and more. Right? So follow Community at Cxmmunity. Delaware State Bugatti Books with the ball here on the 27. Looking to put some more points on the board before the half.
Second down and 8. Rogers hands it off. Jones falls forward for a few. Be third down and about 6 here.
Minute to play in the second quarter just before half. Packers v. Packers at Lucas Oil Stadium. And a great matchup here so far. It's tied up 14 up. And looks like we might have a brand new ball game heading into the half. Unless Bugatti Books can get at least a field goal here. Got plenty of time.
Love Indianapolis, the way downtown is set up, man. The old RCA Dome, everything connected. You didn't have to go outside. Oh, right down the seam. Devontae Adams a step.
Yeah, Bugatti Books has that relationship from Rogers to Devontae Adams working today. I'm pretty sure that's the second score for Bugatti Books in Delaware State right before the half, Larry. Back for Week 13 after we took our winter break, capped it off with the Discover Bowl, and now, like I said, we're back. Week 13, HBCU Esports Madden League.
Oh, yes, user!
Savage.
Oh, you dirty dog. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Plenty of time here. What will Suave do on defense? Bugatti hands it off. Dylan, big thighs, big lead. Into the end zone.
Hey.
Scoot,
Great.
scoot.
Yeah, great turn of events right there. Go from a 7-point ball game now to 14. Suave ATL with a costly turnover there right before the half. Allowing Bugatti Books to just put more points on the board and some cushion right before we head into halftime. It's a high-scoring game.
Huge third down here, Bree, coming up. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Down 2 scores. Has to make something happen. Rogers back. Good catch. Foul there, Scantling. Does the nasty plunge into the end zone. Oh, he's about to crank that thing. Hopefully it's safe on you, Bree.
Definitely. Let's see if this extra point will count. And we've got ourselves a 7-point ball game once again here, Larry. So big turn of events there. We thought the game might go out of reach, and now we're right back into it, Larry. Clock isn't running here. Valdez Scantling in motion. Nice.
There it is. Boy, that's been open a lot today. Valdez Scantling to about the 11.
Yep.
Rogers now over 200 yards. That one went for about 50, Bree.
Yep. 273 on the day for Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, that's incredible. As you said, that cut across the middle has been open all day, and that Aaron Rodgers to Valdez Scantling connection has been there. Now here, Aaron Jones.
Inside the 3. Picks up 8. Great blocking. He's back on it.
Get it off once again for the touchdown.
Bounces off a tackler and bounces his head on the goal post. That's what you want to do if you're a running back. Back to a 2-score game. 5 possessions, 5 scores. It's pretty good percentage right there, Bree. 5 for 5. That'll work. Yeah, I want to avoid some of these situations here. The field goal is up. It is stuck. So you give them 3 on that. It's a 17-point lead, but I'd rather just run the clock down, run the ball, and get the hell out of Dodge, Bree.
Absolutely. Go ahead and start my second game so I can hopefully 2-0 this thing and move on to the next round. But great defense there on the kickoff return. Yeah, 45 seconds left for Suave ATL. Not much more you can do here in this one, but try to piece together some momentum to take into a game that you got to win, Larry. The biggest win we've had today. Some solid matchups and competition. We'll see if Suave ATL can bounce back and make the next matchup more competitive.
Absolutely. Going back to the old drawing board, the only thing is a lot of these guys, they like to lab up, Bree. Go back and watch a little video and see what they did right and what they did wrong and maybe learn from some of their mistakes.
I'm repping ATL. Got a soft spot in my heart for him, but does he get it done in this next game?
I don't know, Bree. We've seen this now, the second series here that we've seen. But look, at least we'll get different teams here. Just the way that he played, I didn't see anything that showed me that he can slow down Bugatti Books. Maybe a change of scenery, a change of teams, and that changes. We're going to find out.
I do like the choice of the Arizona
But to answer your question, no, Bree, I do not.
I was going to say I do like the choice of the Arizona Cardinals. I think they have a very interesting roster full of matchups there for Kyler Murray to use. I don't see very many people play with the Carolina Panthers. All on the 38-yard line.
Kyle is the X factor. He's got a step. Dropped it in there. He's 2 for 2 at 85 yards. First and goal inside the 1, Bree.
Someone's having themselves a day early.
Chase Edmonds gets in there.
How many plays did that take? Was that 3 plays and a score? 4 plays and a score?
4, I believe.
4 plays and a score for Suave ATL, who definitely needs to get on the board early here in a must-win game if he wants to push this to the best of 3. Got to give it to Bugatti Books. He definitely had a strategy last game, and choosing the Panthers lets me know that you for sure have some sort of game plan that you're trying to execute. So we'll see if he can get some points on the board here and stop himself digging too deep of a hole early.
Yeah. That trips out there to the right-hand side. Newton back to throw, got some time, and hits McCaffrey. Picks up a first down. 2nd and inches.
Cam Newton's
Look at that. 2nd and inches. The ball is above the line, and they call it 2nd and inches. Gotta love Madden.
That's that animation for you as Christian McCaffrey picks up the first down. They're going to call timeout here to stop the clock, and Carolina's going to score.
Yeah, speaking of stop, can't stop that guy. 22, Christian McCaffrey. Spent a lot of time hurt this season, like he did last season as well. But still one of the better running backs. Dual threats, all purpose out there. Very lucky on the animation, because sometimes they can call that thing a fumble.
Yeah, if you don't tap that button quick enough, not going to be good for you.
Absolutely. Zach Ertz needed 10, picked up about 8.5.
Yep. Coming from Philly, definitely glad to have him out of the NFC as a Falcons fan.
Oh, good read. Nice throw. Ertz.
Yep, Zach Ertz, the longtime Philly threat, puts Suave ATL on the board again, so he goes up 14-7 here over Bugatti Books. 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
I don't know how he comes back from it.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
4th and 20. Time winding down. Plenty of opportunities to get off the field. Couple of 4th down conversions. You just don't come back from that.
Yeah.
You just don't. That's asking a lot.
It is, and you couple that with the fact that you're already up 1-0. You don't have any pressure on you, really. You're much more aggressive than you probably have to be. Yeah, this has just been a masterclass by Bugatti Books, even though he's down 7 points here. How he's put himself in position to score this before the half is incredible.
And he didn't get off the field. What a laser. Touchdown.
Wow.
I was about to say, it was so fast, he scored with less than 4 seconds.
I was going to say, he didn't even blink. They didn't even have to clock it. That's it. But see, if you're Suave ATL, those are the sorts of things that just can't happen. And like if I'm Bugatti Books, I feel like there's nothing in my playbook that won't work.
Can he do it for a 3rd time, Breen? Get off the field. Get a stop.
Fighting for his life right here. Matchup is already 1-0 in favor of Bugatti Books.
Play clock. 5 seconds.
Gwendolyn.
Marshall in motion. Cam.
Got time.
Got to get rid of it. Oh, good catch. Got a receiver. Robbie Anderson.
Yep, Robbie Anderson has been open coming across that middle all day long. We'll see if he keeps looking for it.
Mccaffrey. So around the 11.
Yep, give him the first down with that one. And if you're Bugatti Books, you like how you're feeling right here. Still got the third quarter time on your side. Good score here. Put yourself in a nice position.
McCaffrey dragging defenders into the end zone. Run CMC and Bugatti has run himself right into the lead. And he's up 7. And once again,
Suave ATL, you just got to go back and look at the film and think, man, we got to figure out how to get our defense on one accord.
oh, and it's caught more. He wants more, and he does.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah, Bugatti Books is rubbing it in his face a little bit here now, up 34-14. Didn't even have to be throwing the ball, but goes for the long shot once again. More
Went up
open
and
for the
snagged
touchdown.
that thing over Buda Baker, too.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Excellent defense.
You said it, Bree. I didn't want to say it, but he's rubbing his face in it a little bit here. That's exactly what he's doing. You guys aren't giving them Foot Locker gift cards, are you?
No,
They win
no,
by
no,
a certain
no.
amount of points, are you?
No,
Okay.
he has to enter
All
the
right.
contest
Just
for
checking.
that, but I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of personal vendetta here between these two guys, or he just takes personal interest in not letting Albany State come away with the win here today. Nice moves. Picks up.
Oh, and he ran him into the
Yeah, it's a
block.
block, not block.
It was.
Yeah, didn't even have to hold out his arms to pick up that block there. But yeah, now Bugatti Books just running away with it. And if I'm Suave ATL, I want to get out of here with my dignity, Larry. I want to shout out once again to our sponsors, Verizon, Discover, Community. Make sure you're following Community at CXMMUNITY.co on Instagram, and CXMMUNITY on all other platforms. So they got special giveaways, scholarships, a job board, etc. And Larry, looks like that'll do it for us here in our second matchup of the day. So we got Albany State University, Suave ATL going down to Bugatti Books, Delaware State University in 2 games. What'd you think about those?
Well, you look at it, just tough day for Albany State, 0 for 4. But shout out to the teams that won. You look at Delaware State and Coppin State, both getting victories there. Just love the way both of those teams played. Look, anytime that you can win in sweet fashion, it shows that you were the better player, at least that day. So shout out to both of those fine institutions. But hey, great to have Albany State here, right there, not too far from you guys down there in the ATL. So it's good to have them here inside this HBCU Esports League, which of course is growing. Great job by Ron Johnson and those guys, Tyler Rod, and everybody there with Community and the good folks there at Axis as well. Tell Allie I said what it do.
I'll definitely do that. But before we get up and out of here, Larry, we're going to take a look at the Verizon 5G Top 5 Plays of the Week. All right, in our first matchup, Ryan Tannehill back, tosses it to Berkshire, who made that man miss right there, takes it all the way down for the score. Really dope matchup earlier there. And then here we see Josh Allen hand it off to Singletary, and he's just going to take it all the way down the field here. He's got some linemen chasing him. They're not going to catch up.
90 yards there.
Yeah.
90 freaking yards. The longest play of the day, Bree.
Yeah, they weren't going to catch up at all. They didn't even have a chance there. But here we are. Got our Packers versus Niners matchup a little bit earlier there. Some shifty footwork there, Larry. Weaving in and out that inside and taking it all the way down for the score.
Shifty footwork. Also, shifty stick work as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another handoff here. And, man, I just didn't realize how many just gut-busting run plays we had today, Larry. Just a bunch of runs for over 75 yards today, something we don't see that often.
That may have been the easiest run there. It wasn't even touched.
Absolutely. And number one, coming in at our number one on the Verizon 5G Top 5 Plays of the Week, Chin. The second pick of the day, I believe this was, Larry. And
it was, and of course, it was Suave ATL taking it on the chin right there with those picks. 5 straight at one point with the turnovers there. Not good.
Yeah, not good at all. But once again, shout out to all of our competitors today. Shout out to my guest caster, Mr. Larry Ridley, for joining me today. Appreciate you, sir. Good to see you once again. And that's it for us over here, Week 13 at the HBCU Madden Esports League. My name is Bree Singleton. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over to our host, Supreme, and my agent Simone, my fellow gamer girl.